soccer teams on the planet. By Soccer America, the news weekly of U.S. soccer fans. By Chiquita Bananas, quite possibly the world's perfect food. And by Mars Milky Way Bar. Everything in life should be this smooth. Welcome to the Rose Bowl here in Pasadena, California, site of the 3 largest soccer crowds in United States history.
Welcome to Adidas' Desperate Hits. He's Chris Marlowe and he's Kyle Rowe.
We certainly are, I hope. Kyle, why is soccer so popular among kids?
Well, I think, Chris, I've got 4 kids, and all of them tend to like to play soccer because, one, it's inexpensive. You really don't need much equipment. Secondly, I think, though, is the freedom of the game. Every soccer player is a quarterback. They can make whatever decisions they want, but the thing about soccer is while you have ultimate freedom, you have to do that within the context of a team to make sure that whatever you do within your freedom makes sense for the team.
Lots of fun on today's show, some instruction. What are you going to do with Peter Vermees in our opening segment?
Peter Vermees, Chris, is one of the great players for the U.S. national team, and he's particularly good with his back to the goal, very similar to a low post position in basketball. And Peter is particularly adept at receiving the ball at his feet and using a technique called the sweep trap to keep the ball away from the defenders.
Okay, kids, you ready for the sweep trap?
Yeah!
Let's do it!
Let's go, ladies.
Well, what about me? I guess I'm not in this one.
Kids, in today's practice, we're going to focus on an aspect of forward play that's a little bit unusual. You've heard the phrase go to goal, but sometimes you have to back into the goal. In basketball, people like Akeem Olajuwon and David Robinson play what position? What do we call that position? Center, or the post position. And Peter Vermees, the captain of the U.S. national team, who's going to really be our lead instructor today, has been a great player at that position. Yes, give Peter a nice round of applause. We're also going to have Karen Jennings join us. Karen played for the U.S. national team, women's team, since 1986. She was also the 1987 Athlete of the Year for the United States Soccer Federation. Now, Peter, you played in Seoul, Korea against some great teams, Argentina, South Korea, against the Russians. And certainly part of your success in soccer has been being able to play with your back to the goal. Why don't we also get Chris Henderson to come join us? And between the 3 of you, you can show us the way in which this post move works.
Okay. Karen, you can go over here. There's 2 aspects I want to talk about before we get going. First of all, really getting yourself away from a defender when you're playing back to belly. Back to belly means my back to his belly. The goal's behind me. I have to try and get myself in a position where I get away from this person that's marking me. Okay? And the way I do that is, if there's a ball coming from this position here, I want to take the defender as far away from that area as possible to create space for myself in here to do whatever I have to do to get open to take a shot. Now, the way to do that is take the person away, check off that person, come back to the ball. Okay? Now I've created some space here, and I can work in that space. The move I want to try and perform for you is, as I have this person and I'm taking him away, the thing I want to do is I want to come back to the ball's played into me, I want to move to one side, show like I'm going here with the ball as the ball's being played in, at the same time take the ball on this outside of my foot and go the other way. And now I have a left space to take a strike at goal. So let me show you how it's done. Go, Karen. It's 1, it's 2. So we're here close. I take away. I get it. I fake. And I can take a strike. The biggest thing here is I'm making that lunge. I'm putting a lot of effort into this so that I can draw space for myself over here. If I don't sell this move over here, I'll never be able to perform this one. So once again, check, fake, turn, and then I can turn and shoot on goal. Most important thing right there. Now we're going to try it to goal. And I want to bring in our U.S. Olympic goalkeeper once again, Brad Friedel. Okay. Karen's going to play the ball in. Chris is going to take me away, check off, try and sell me with the move, and go the opposite way and take it to goal. Let's see how it's done. Yeah! Very good shot. Yes. Yeah! Okay. Most important thing, again, like we talk about all moves, it's all body English. You have to sell it, put a lot of energy into it, and take the ball the opposite way. When you do that, you're going to sell the move, you're going to get your chance on get, and you have to bury it. Let's see if everybody else is going to do it. Let's go. Okay, on this exercise now, the things that we're trying to work on. You come out, I want you to check off the person that's marking you. Create space for yourself. Sell your move, take the ball at the outside of your foot, and then bury your chance. Okay, is everybody ready to go here? Yeah! All right, let's go. Check, take a turn, bury your chance. Good stuff, good stuff. Keep, there you go. Next two, go. Go. Good, way to sell it. Good stuff. Next two. Take them, good, good. Good turn, nice turn. Good, good stuff. Next two. Okay, take your time. Good, check. Sell the move. Good, good turn. Beautiful shot, finish. All right. Next two, go. Play it. Take it, finish it. Wait, good shot, good stuff, great job.
Playing forward requires the ability to play facing the goal as well as taking a position with your back to the goal. Receiving the ball within compressed defenses and tight man-to-man coverage requires the most delicate of ball control skills.
Now you've seen the basics of the outside foot sweep. But remember, spectacular results in soccer come only as a result of a lot of unspectacular practice. I'm Peter Vermees, captain of the United States national team.
Take It From the Pros has been brought to you by Adidas, outfitting the best soccer teams on the planet.
Welcome back to the Soccer Show. I'm Chris Marlowe. You know, when you think of the state of Indiana and great coaches, well, you naturally think of Bobby Knight. Now, this week, our Kevin Cusick is in Bloomington, Indiana. He's doing a story on a coach. You're not doing a story on Bobby Knight, are you, Kevin?
No, Chris, this is not a story about Bobby Knight, but it is a story about a coach who knows a thing or two about the NCAA tournament. The NCAA soccer tournament, that is. Since he's been the coach here at Indiana University, they've been to the tournament 15 times. Coach Jerry Yeagley came to Indiana University with big dreams and high hopes in 1963. Back then, soccer was a club sport, and he took on the challenge of upgrading it to a varsity program.
If I had known it was going to take 10 years, I don't know if I would have done it at the time, because there were a lot of frustrating times. There were some administrators that thought maybe it would be better for me to leave. I was getting a little too pushy, trying to get soccer to be varsity, but I had been told that that was my job.
In the club years, Coach Yeagley would line the field, wash the uniforms, and use his own car to drive players to games. He built from nothing lasting friendships and what is today an intercollegiate soccer powerhouse. The Hoosiers established themselves as the team of the 80s, winning 3 NCAA soccer championships. The first one is always the toughest, and it took them 8 overtimes to capture the title in 1982.
For Jerry Yeagley, a very sweet victory. There he is.
It was also special because we had been in the final game 3 times prior to that, and some people were starting to say, well, gosh, you got a little monkey on your back. So we finally got a lot taken care of, and there's no greater thrill than, winning that championship.
Most of the same players came back to win it again in 1983.
Those guys were a machine. A tremendous team, and they built over the years. The team in '88 that won the championship really was a special team too, because I think it was an overachieving team.
Coach Yeagley is an overachiever also. He's the only 2-time winner of the Division I Coach of the Year award, leading Indiana University to the NCAA championship game 7 of the past 14 years.
To me, he's been a strong personal motivator, exceptionally on the field, even off the field. Great personality. He has a very strong personal character, and that reflects in his coaching and his off-the-field personality, and I think that's helped me out a lot.
He treats people with respect, and everything he does it first class, and I think people obviously appreciate that. The players that are here, the staff, everybody wants to work that much harder for him.
He has yet to lose to a Big Ten school, turning even Hoosier basketball loyalists into soccer fans.
I'm not sure that I've really had an opportunity to observe
anyone develop a sport at an institution as Jerry has developed soccer here at Indiana. Developing great players is what he does, so it's no surprise the top recruit this year at Indiana is his son, Todd.
Just having him as a coach, I mean, you're just exposed tremendously. I mean, I couldn't imagine not playing soccer in this family. I mean, it's just everything soccer. I mean, everyone's adopted soccer. And that's the way it's been since all I can remember.
Todd and I sit down and we talk about the games that we play. We watch the tapes together. We look at the tapes of recruits. He thinks of himself, I think, probably as part of the staff as well as being on the team.
Although he had 18 years to recruit another Yeagley into his program, things became a bit uneasy when it came time to sign.
There is an NC2A rule that says that a coach may not talk to a recruit. It's a dead period where they can't talk to them for about 72 hours. And there were times that we'd be sitting around the table and Jerry would say, Marilyn, will you please tell Todd to pass the salt? And of course, they had to talk through me.
Support at home is always available from his wife Marilyn and daughter Yvette. But Todd is one of his biggest fans and is certainly mature enough to handle the pressure of playing for his father.
He really has a great side of him. I think that helps with him with coaching. I think that's why he's done so well, is his personal traits. He gets along with people, and that's helped me. I've learned a lot of social etiquette from him.
He's very warm. He's very honest. He's got a great sense of humor. He keeps us all laughing.
The Yeagleys have had lots to laugh about, and they've shed some tears along the way. But that comes with the territory of dreaming big dreams and having high hopes. After several successful seasons, this great coach remains coachable.
The longer I've been in it, the more I realize I don't know. You know, when I first started coaching, I had all the answers. I really did. I was the greatest coach going. You just had to ask me. And the longer I've been in it, the more I realize there's always more to learn.
Along with coaching 27 All-Americans here at Indiana University, Coach Yeagley has sent players to the Olympics, the U.S. national team, and the World Cup team. But what could be a greater tribute to his years here at Indiana is the fact that over 20 players and assistants have gone on to coach at the collegiate level. His next 4 years could be the most exciting when his son Todd joins him here at Indiana University. Chris, back to you.
Kevin, Jerry Yeagley doesn't throw chairs, but he's an awfully good coach. Next week, Kevin Cusick will report on the Iron Man in today's soccer world, Doc Lawson. Soccer Heroes has been brought to you by Soccer America, the news weekly of U.S. soccer fans. Fitness Focus is brought to you by Chiquita, a leading supporter of youth soccer programs nationwide. Welcome back to ESPN's Just for Kicks. I'm Chris Marlowe. You're probably wondering what these intermittent feet are doing in my stomach. Well, to be a great soccer player, you have to work on your abdominals. Now, I like sit-ups, but today they call them abdominals. You want to be good? You better have a tight stomach. How do you have a tight stomach? You check with Ricky Davis. Very good, Kyle. You're excellent at this. Keep it going.
Thank you, Chris and Kyle. Today's fitness focuses on sit-ups, or, as Chris mentioned, abdominals. Today, when we talk about abdominals, we're talking about a group of muscles in the stomach area, and actually there are 3 of them. Any type of sit-ups that we do, the idea to the sit-ups is to strengthen and to work on all 3. The types of sit-ups that we do are ones that are going to work the 3 different muscle groups. The reason why sit-ups are so important to all athletes is simply because of the focus or the importance of the abdominal section in an athletic position. Anytime a soccer player is out there doing anything, every single thing starts from the center point of the body. It's what we call our center of gravity. So if I'm going to keep my balance, no better way to keep my balance than once again to have the middle part of my body in an athletic position and once again in line where I'm now comfortable. That once again all starts with the abdominals. The other reason why abdominals are so important to soccer players is because of the benefit of strong stomach muscles in the actual skills and activities that we do as soccer players. Namely, for example, is shooting. As I go to shoot the ball the initial movement starts once again by the stomach muscles contracting. As I swing my leg down and forward, my stomach muscles contract first, and therefore my shot or my pass has been initiated through the abdominal muscles. The type of muscles that we're going to work on or the type of sit-ups that we're going to do here today are all going to benefit those. So let me have everybody go ahead and put the ball down between your feet. The idea is to squeeze it a little bit, all right? And this is going to make us good and tired, but it's going to end up helping our stomach muscle. As we sit up, we want to come up with our upper body and bring the ball towards us and actually grab it. And then go back down and straighten our legs out without ever letting them touch the ground. Then we put the ball back by sitting up, putting the ball back in there and laying back down. So it's almost like rowing a boat. Ready, let's go with me. And up, and there's one. Up, and there's two. Up, and there's three. Come on and keep up with me. You got to get tired. Keep going. Keep going. Back and forth, back and forth. All right, not too bad. Let's give ourselves a hand. That was okay. We got to do a little bit better. We're already tired, all right? The next type of sit-up is a little bit like a leg lift. When you talk about the stomach muscles, soccer players also want to get in what we call our hip flexors, the muscles that actually run down from our midsection into our legs. The way that we're going to do this is by a leg lift. And of course, as soccer players, we do leg lifts with nothing but a soccer ball. So once again, we put the ball between our feet, lift our legs up, hold it up there, and then back down again. But never let the ball touch the ground. So back and forth, ready, go. Up with me, everybody up. And down. Don't let the ball touch the ground. Keep those legs straight. And up. And down. And ready, up again. And down. All right, you guys keep going. And up. And down. And up. And down. Well, while these guys keep doing that, don't stop. We'll say so long. I'm Rick Davis on behalf of Chiquita reminding you, for the most rewarding results in soccer, both on and off the field, stay focused on fitness. Come on, we haven't finished yet. Another 150 to do. Are we ready? Back up and down again. Oh, you're doing great. Look at this. She's putting all you guys to shame.
Ramos putting it in to Caligiuri. Beats the first man. A left-footed shot. Paul Caligiuri has scored a goal and the USA lead 1-0.
This historic goal propelled the United States to its first World Cup tournament appearance in almost 4 decades. Not since the U.S. beat England 1-0 in 1950 has a goal been so important to America.
Well, it's that part of the show when we usually talk about throwing it to Soccer Tom. Where Chris Marlowe is, I've got no idea. Also have no idea where he might show up.
Guys, soccer is just like anything else. You want to be good at it, you got to work hard at it. It's going to take years to develop the proper skills.
No, it doesn't. I've been watching you, Tommy Mulroy, and I've studied soccer, and it's not that hard.
Chris, how
I
you
can do
doing?
anything you can do. Watch this. Here, kids.
Chris.
Watch some ball handling here.
Oh, God.
What do you mean, boom?
Oh, wait, guys.
It's easy.
Oh,
I can
God.
do anything you can do.
Is that what I look like when I do it? Is that what I look like?
Come on.
Oh, wait
Give me a
second.
skill. Try me out.
Here you go, an easy one. We'll start off with something easy. Just bounce. Wait. Just bounce
Anybody
on your
can
head.
do
Go on,
that.
bounce
Check
on
this
your
out.
head.
Okay, give me another one. That's a hard one. I'll practice that one.
Chris, how does Chris look while he's doing that, guys? Pretty good?
Pretty good. Okay, give me another one. Come on, give me another skill.
Let's try it. Here's one. This is pretty
Give me
good.
a ball.
Try it up on your thighs. Just something nice and simple here. Nice and easy.
All right. Okay, kids. How about a big roar for Chris Marlowe? Okay?
No, Chris, cut. You cannot use your hand.
I'll tell you something.
You know this, when it's going over here, helping a little
ball
bit.
handling.
No.
Ball handling is not my bag. Okay?
Oh,
you know what it is?
it's hard to
Scoring.
tell.
The kill shot. Watch this. Kids, you know how to put the ball into the net with your head? Give it to me.
You want to head it in?
Yes. Watch
You're
this
gonna
head
head
shot.
it in. Okay.
Tell me, kids, if you like
Okay,
this.
guys.
Got to have intensity.
Okay, here we go. Chris, not necessarily the
Okay,
face.
well, give it to me.
Just
You
head
gotta
the
have
ball.
the
Here we
face.
go.
You got to have the face.
Okay.
Ha! Come on, give me a couple. Come on. What do you mean? Boom. Ha! Come on.
Without the noise. You don't have to make the noise.
Well,
Don't
one more.
make the noise, okay?
I saw
You're gonna
Pele do
scare
it.
the kids, okay?
Pele does it. You got
There
hi.
go. Let's go.
Hiya. Hiya. Come on. What? Come on. What are you... Okay, who can do this? Who can do this right here? Who can do this?
Guys,
Which guy?
Who cares if they can do that? It has absolutely nothing to do with soccer, okay? It has nothing to do. You're not allowed to touch the ball with your hands. Okay. We're training these kids not to touch it with their hands, and you come running in here like a lunatic,
well, it looks easier
spinning the
than
ball.
it is. All right, okay, all right. Just...
No, but I think you did a good job.
All right.
I think you did a great job.
I got potential kids?
But remember, the most important thing about the game of soccer, you got to have fun. If you're having a good time, we're having a good time. Everyone having a good time? Yeah!
Is Tommy Mulroy the best, kids? Yeah! All right.
It's now time for another soccer quick tip with USA National Team star Karen Jennings.
Hi, today's soccer quick tip is about placing a shot. It's important to remember, regardless of if you put the ball in the upper 90 or down in the lower left-hand corner, it still counts as a goal. In placing a shot, you're sacrificing power for accuracy. You want to use the inside of your foot for the most surface area and place the ball right in the corner. Once again, the final product. That's today's soccer quick tip. I'm Karen Jennings, U.S. National Team.
This soccer quick tip has been brought to you by Mars Milky Way Bar. Everything in life should be this smooth.
That's it for this edition of Adidas's Just for Kicks. Kids, did you like those sit-ups?
No!
Well, good news. We're doing more next week. They love it. That's not true. Next week, we're going to be focusing on Doc Lawson, really Mr. Endurance of American soccer. In addition, Ricky Davis will be talking to the two coaches of the NCAA championship game this last year, a game that went into double overtime. So endurance by an individual player and endurance in a game. For Kyle Road, I'm Chris Marlowe and the kids. So long until next week. Kids, let's do some more sit-ups.
No more sit-ups! No more sit-ups!
Oh, you're
No more sit-ups!
Him, it's him.
No more sit-ups!
Don't blame me.
Kyle, practice makes perfect.
Not necessarily. Especially when you're the one doing the practicing.
Yeah, but the kids love me.
They did? Yeah. They loved you all right. Thank goodness your sport was volleyball.